Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 141. It's been a little bit. 2-week break.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
It's going.
It's going. As the norm. So it seems.
Things keep moving forward.
Yep.
Things go on ever forward.
Still alive, so everything's perfect so far.
You got kind of a wretched existence.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that's a factual statement.
How do you keep opening that door?
The
Why
dog?
do you keep opening that door? Yes.
Yeah.
She keeps hitting it with her paw, then her nose, opening it up, and then just coming back up in here.
Is it like a latch handle, not a round handle?
No, there's not even a handle on it.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was too.
I can't see how she would do that, because especially without me hearing. Doesn't matter. Hey, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so we off last week just because I rushed back home to visit my newly born niece. Baby's healthy, all that fun business. But we are now back. So
Don't make plans or no.
How dare you?
How dare a baby be born on a Wednesday? Jesus.
He just wanted to take that Tesla for a test drive. Let's see how this baby goes.
I mean, I did use the autopilot, not gonna lie.
This is
just
amazing.
making excuses. Oh, my niece was born. No, it wasn't.
Where's the birth certificate?
Yeah.
Prove it!
Someone sneeze. Oh, I'll take you to the hospital. Don't worry.
That's an incorrect sound, man. Teslas don't make noise.
Of course it is. You would know.
I would. I would indeed. So, you two, we briefly talked on it just because I just because this game is just it's a thing. You guys are playing Jump Force finally.
Are we?
Ugh. Are we playing it or is it playing us?
Little A, little B.
Whew. That's a rough game.
Yes, it is.
It's
Oh.
big, not good.
Man,
I take a lot of pride in my and BG's recordings, and at a certain point, I was just like, "Who?" I just sort of blanked out for a second, and you know how you sort of like wake up even though you're already awake, and you just sort of shake your head like, "Oh boy, what am I? Where am I? What am I doing?" That happened for a second. I'm like, "Oh man, are we still doing this?"
I believe that.
Point, I almost went to sleep, and the controller was in my hand.
Got a good night's sleep last night.
I was like, "Oh, well, hold on." You know how you can feel your eyes?
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling. I was like, "It's 3:00 in the afternoon."
dude, I've been there.
This
Even playing a game I could be enjoying, just like your body's just like, at this very moment right now, we are shutting down, whether you like it or not.
enough that noise is Jump Force
It was Jump Force.
killing everything.
That game, that is an ugly game. That is not a particularly fun game.
In
Nor
the
a
slightest.
coherent game.
Luffy.
Luffy's perpetual state of anger. He's laughing while his eyebrows are down like he's ready to kill somebody. They're like, "Go do this mission. You got it." And he's just like, "I'm gonna murder people." His face is awful. They couldn't just do 3 eyebrow settings for everybody. No, just one face. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, the camera work and the particle effect." I don't get it.
I did not say the word particle effect once. You forced that upon me.
Okay.
You somehow interpreted what I said into particle effect. And you kept saying particle effects, and I kept on thinking about something. Why is he saying particle effect?
Because-
I didn't say particle effects once.
Because what you're going is, it looks really nice. Look how that looks good. Why does it look good? Because of the particle
I
effect.
didn't say particle
Okay,
effect.
why does it look
Neither did
good?
I hit to it.
You know why?
I said the camera work was good.
You know why that's bush? Because that's the same Mike says when he sees a movie. The cinematography. That don't mean with Godzilla.
Okay.
Because that movie's trash.
Okay. Let's take Gotham for example.
Okay.
You can barely see his face when he's doing it. So
But
all
you
we
can
got
see
is the big monster and the sand, and that's good. There's very little to complain about that. Once it zooms into his face for that one shot, okay, that's a problem. But anything other than that is good.
I won't even say that.
It's
'Cause
not,
near
it's not worthy of complaining about.
Near the end, it loses all coherency.
No, it doesn't.
It's just a big old sand mess.
It's a sand pyramid. It's got levels.
No. Once it hits that final hit, it's like
It's
where
smushes
is yes,
down.
it's a big old just sand mess.
Yeah, like everything else that Gotta does.
No, you can the sand barrel. You understand what's
I
happening.
understand what's happening there.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
What does that mean?
Why are you going to the Gotta? Nobody gives a. You spelled.
What is going?
You gotta have a combo here. Not the combo. You gotta have the finisher because it's so easy to just go into the finishers in this
There it
dumb
is.
game.
There it is.
See, it's
Oh,
it's not
terrible.
good. No, the face.
Terrible.
Isn't good. How many, no,
Terrible.
I can see that.
But
There's
he
no
does
need to
it
bring
twice.
up.
They go into his face twice.
But
If
there's
not,
a whole lot of stuff not his
if not
face.
3 times. Big old sand
Yeah,
mess.
yeah. I didn't know that's bad. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's bad.
Just
I just sort of implanted what was going on and I never really looked. No, that's bad. That's bad.
Just making sure.
Okay, that was
So-
an entire conversation.
Did you? So what is your character like? What did you create? What is a great?
So what we did was BG picked an aspect of it, and then we went down and picked the aspect, and went back and forth. So it was male, and then hair, and I got the hair, and I saw Kuwabara's hair, and I just went, "Can we just make Kuwabara and have some fun?" He's like, "No." So I did everything in my power to make Kuwabara, and
It's like a black
it's
Kuwabara.
like a black Kuwabara. But BG, piece of crap that he is, wanted to name him Kuwabaka, but he entered it, and it was just like, there's a word in there that you can't use. Try again. So that was a
They
big
wouldn't
old
allow
rip city.
Baka?
They would not. Oh, BG wasn't happy about that.
What?
They would not
Your
allow
boy was laughing.
Baka.
That's fascinating.
I'm sure other people have tried that, but why Baka?
Like, is there I don't know if you can cross regions in that game, but like, can you play against Japanese players in that game?
You have to be able to. All three of them.
Just because that's the only way I can see that being offensive is if like you can cross regions. But I feel like that's super, super unlikely.
And on top of that, it's not really offensive words. It just means idiot.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was funny to me. That game sucks.
So we just had to name him Kua.
That game, the fighting mechanic is not very fun.
Nope.
Even for an arena fighter. And arena fighters are easy to do, and they're just good time wasters. But the moment that I picked the first battle, I'm like, ooh, this doesn't feel good at all.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all.
So we're just trying, making jokes, but it's just like, ooh, gotta keep this energy up. Otherwise, this is just gonna be a drag.
Detroit was so easy.
Detroit was a breeze.
This is tremendously hard. We're just talking about everything but Jump Force.
What style did you guys go for?
Oh, DA picked that one. He picked the Saiyan style.
The fast one.
The martial arts?
I did-
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there was ninja, pirate, and martial artist, I think, right?
Yeah. Everything's just Dragon Ball, One Piece, or Naruto.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay, no, you're not gonna be sitting here on me. Could you move, please?
We wanted to change our outfit, and it was just like you start off with a tank top and a hat. And some pants, and it's just like, can we change this? Yeah, to pirate, ninja, or martial artist.
And the ninja was it was like a lime green and black. It's like, why? And you gotta buy colors, and that game is a mess.
Oh, you guys are going a little Optimus.
Oh, that was
There
because
we
of
go.
GB, probably. Yeah, the game's terrible,
Oh.
and no one should be playing it.
And yet here we are.
How do I bow out gracefully?
You don't.
You don't. It just holds you forever.
It's staring at you with the constipated eyes of Luffy. Oh,
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, it was a big unfortunate game. When I watched Mike stream that, I was just like, what?
Why do we go on Namek? There's Frieza ships, there's the Capsule Corp ship, and then the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
You know,
It makes no sense what's going on.
reasons.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Because reasons.
everybody knows each other already because reasons.
No, they don't!
Not everybody, for some reason, but some people know each other so intimately.
Naruto goes, wait, Trunks, Vegeta's your dad? Oh, I guess y'all don't know each other. Yusuke's like, don't know any of y'all.
Trunks is like, not Vegeta, it's Sasuke, you old ragamuffin. Like, they've known each other for years. It's
Like they've known each other for years.
and then you got Kane just stomping around like he's somebody. Like, we supposed to care about Kane?
This big nothing.
Nah, come on. You guys are you're being too harsh. Clearly it's fine. Nobody else has a problem with this. This game sold like crazy. Oh, never mind. Everyone had a problem with this. This was a big problem.
Everyone should.
It was a
But yo, Seto
'Cause
Kaiba's
it's-
coming.
Trash.
Get them blue
Jesus.
eyes.
And the DLC list is terrible.
Yes, it is.
Who gives a
I
It's big bad. All bad.
hate this game so much.
I can't even love hate it. Just watching you play it made me sick.
Bruh, Love Hate is great,
it's a rough game.
but it's rough. Usually I have very much fun no matter what DAI are doing. We make
Yeah.
it fun. I was like, this isn't fun.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, how are we doing?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't even know.
It's not fun. It
I'm
didn't
laughing,
look fun.
Whoa. Am I?
Bruh, I don't know.
So, yeah, that's
We are done with 2 chapters and we got 7 more.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how far I got.
And then you got to do these required missions, like 8 battles before you get to the actual one. Suck balls.
it's just Hisoka going, hey, I'm Hisoka, let's fight. Hey, it's Urameshi, he got taken over, fight him. Oh, sorry, I got taken over, but I'm good now. Hello, everyone. Oh, oh my goodness. And then the place that you hop into is so ridiculously big for no reason.
Bro, you got to run everywhere. Where's the quick travel?
You get a mount.
Do you?
Yeah.
Bring it on.
You can get
When?
I think it's like the Nimbus Cloud, like a little pirate ship, and there's like something from the Leaf Village. I don't remember what it is. But yeah, there's like one of 3 mounts, I think.
That's fine then.
I don't know how much
I'll
faster
look
they
forward
go
to
though.
that. It's got to be, if it's 1% faster, that's better.
So, yeah, in the 2 weeks that we have been gone, quite a bit of news has come out. I'm gonna go through some of the smaller things first. So Cowboy Bebop, the TV show that they're making, had its casting announcement, and it's interesting. I will
Good
call
word.
it interesting. Like
Good word.
just people that I didn't expect to play the parts. Let's see, we got John Cho is going to be Spike. Mustafa Shakir is going to be, oh my god, I'm forgetting the characters' names. This is great. I'm an
Jet.
anime fan.
Jet.
Yes, Jet. Daniela Penide is going to be Faye, and Alex Hassel is going to be Vicious.
Like, I got nothing to say about the casting, to be honest. It's either a hit nor a miss. It's just going to be a matter of how well these people do.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, John Cho is a very good actor, so I'm not doubting the acting ability. It's just, like, from a look perspective, I wasn't imagining him.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's that.
You never know.
Spike kind of always seemed like a white guy to me, so I'm just sitting here like,
Okay. So there, I'm not sure when this was, but there was a CinemaCon that was like a couple weeks ago, and during it they showed off a snippet of the Sonic movie.
oh yes, I heard about this.
So this is a IGN status of
oh
a reading
god,
of
Let's not do that.
like a reading of the scenes.
It
It
have a nice
literally
night.
sounds like fan fiction.
Oh no.
Have a nice
Literally.
night, everybody. We're out of here.
No. Okay. No, not gonna like tell you what the plot or anything, but at one point, Gangster's Paradise plays.
Of course it does.
That's not possible.
Of course
It does during a run cycle for Sonic. They have Sonic running to Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, that's
in the
fine.
intro.
Yeah,
in the
great.
intro.
Great.
That's very much not happening.
I like it.
That didn't happen.
I
So.
like it. Solid 7 stars.
Oh, you will not be happy with this.
Oh, yeah, this I don't know when this will come out into home video, but bad movie night. I'm already
I can't because I'm probably gonna watch it in theaters. I guess I can hold off.
You're not gonna be happy.
or we could just depending on when it's coming out, I don't remember what the date is, or we could plan
If
a
it's
bad
a
movie
good-
night at the theaters.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am down for that.
I am down for that.
Oh boy.
That would be an experience.
This sounds big trash.
Yeah.
And I loves me some big trash.
Ooh, it's going to be dumpster tier based off of the screen thing that I read.
I just want someone to be in there enjoying it so I can ruin their night.
Ooh. It's probably going to be children.
I don't even think kids. Gangsta's Paradise is not for kids.
Bruh, it is the original version.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a thing that a kid knows about. A 9-year-old, 10-year-old don't know nothing about no Gangsta's Paradise. That's for the big old 30 neck beards going into there.
There's plenty of time to change it. Optimism.
Would you?
If it's got a bad reaction or a response, sure.
Okay, the guy who was reading it for IGN legitimately read the script and then walked away.
It was just like he would read it.
Were you
genuine pain?
He would read it, just pause, look at the camera, like deep breath, and then continue.
You could tell this guy was being genuine.
I need to watch this.
He was being genuine in that he just didn't want to do this. He was like, I'm getting paid for this, so I have to, but this fucking hurts.
Going over the next little news tidbits. New Lion King trailer dropped.
Looks like why?
It looks like why?
It doesn't. It's not very. It doesn't instill any kind of feelings. It's just it looks like a bunch of animals. You can't really display, like when Mufasa's gonna die, you can't really display that with a lion face. It's just gonna be a
the emotion
lion, instead of cartoon. And then with the Timon and Pumbaa on walking in front of the moon, that's just like that's very lifeless. This movie just seems like it's just gonna be,
well, it's very lifelike but lifeless, because that's probably how animals would just look. They ain't bobbing their heads. They're just walking across a freaking log.
Scar just looks like a lion. Like, no, he was hot red, and
I'm sorry, that ain't Scar.
Yeah,
voice or look.
Yeah,
I kind of like the voice.
That ain't my Scar.
You know something? I was sitting there stone faced until James Earl Jones came up. Then I got a little bit of a smile. I was like, yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome. You can't recast him whatsoever.
Oh no, not at all.
Jeremy Irons was probably like, no, thank you.
How can you say no thank you to Scar?
Yeah, I don't think he was approached.
I don't either. I think they went, we need all the blacks. Except this one.
Except this one.
Wow.
The so there's a bunch of controversy over the past 2 weeks and still going about Borderlands 3 and the Epic Store.
Epic Store can't get it right, or they're getting it exactly right.
No, they're getting it exactly right, and people are pissed about it.
Yeah, just there was a tweet.
That's it. People are just pissed that Steam is being dethroned. And what's funny is people who one of the ex-Steam execs has Steam has literally been killing online PC gaming. It's needed a fucking contender, and at least Epic is trying to, which kudos.
Yeah. I understand that part.
Yeah.
But the exclusivity, buying exclusivity, that's just yuckaroo.
Yeah.
I've always been against buying exclusivity. I hated it with Tomb Raider. I hated it with Destiny, PlayStation exclusive DLC for a year or two or whenever, how long it was. I always hated, the product is out there, but you can't have it.
Yeah.
Simply because somebody gave me money to not give it to you.
Oh yeah. Agreed. I can't
Soul
stand
Calibur.
that shit.
Soul Calibur back in the day with the Star Wars people and Spawn and Link. I'm like, can't we just get them all?
Nope.
See, I can at least understand Link, and I can understand. No, I can only understand Link because Heihachi had nothing to do with PlayStation really. It was just a PlayStation, people recognized it for being a PlayStation brand. Mm-hmm. Are you reading the script?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a quote today.
Oh yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
What?
Shao Kahn's finisher.
Oh yeah.
But the Gearbox boss, he had a quote today that it was a bitch and moan if you want, but the Epic Store is best for Borderlands 3. So he's just not taking any shit about it.
I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of shit, though, because he's just kind of being a dick about everything.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He's not being, he's not doing traditional PR.
No, he's just literally being like, no, you know what? Fuck Steam. I want money.
Kudos.
Yeah. So, yeah.
As long as you upfront about it, there was some dude, Hideo Kojima's like, oh, when you learn why quiet is just like this,
okay,
you're sad about it, blah blah blah. And some other producer was just like, no, I just like tits, and I respect it.
The guy from Nier, yeah.
Okay.
I just like girls.
If Kojima's just like, I just like scantily clad women in my game, what can you say to that? But to go, oh, there's a whole reason behind the no. I likes me some tits. Okay, good on you, my guy. Good on you.
No one said no.
No one's going to say no.
Like me some tits. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm with that guy.
Yeah.
He looks around like, did anybody notice? No? Okay.
Safely saying you're in camp there, dude.
Up in the tit slider until somebody says something.
Hey, that's too much. Okay. All right, I'll dial it back a little bit. Thank you.
This is still twice as big as it was. I won.
I mean, that's been happening since Tomb Raider. Happening since Tomb Raider. So I think it even started like right after the last time we did a podcast. The Sekiro easy mode memes.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. It was an opinion piece. I don't remember who posted it.
Yeah, I think it was Kotaku actually.
It was Kotaku. Kotaku, and basically saying like there should be an easy mode, and then there was a response to it where or someone was just like they had like there's like a patch or something, not a patch, a mod for PC to like make the game easier. And a guy posted, he's like, I beat it on easy and I'm not ashamed. And then someone had this long fucking response. Yeah. And that just kind of took Twitter by storm for a little bit. Hold on, I have
the greatest. You gain nothing.
Yeah,
you game it yourself.
Yep.
And just so many things. Best. Like, there's one that I found, someone, like, modified footage of Link's Awakening where you steal, are you proud of yourself? You cheated not only the game, but yourself. You didn't grow. You didn't improve. You took a shortcut and gained nothing. You experienced a hollow victory. Nothing was risked and nothing was gained. It's sad that you don't know the difference.
What's funny is after that happened, I read an article that was talking about Kingdom Hearts and the fact that the game was made to be easily accessible by everybody, and that more games need to be like Kingdom Hearts.
I found another one that was actually. Oh, this is actually Sonic the Head, this official Sonic Twitter actually.
Oh yeah. Sonic did it.
Posted one. Someone who like
whoever's in charge of that Twitter knows what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
They should just write the Sonic movie.
They should. They really should. It's actually a dude named Aaron. He's friends with Aaron Hansen. From the Game Grumps. Yeah, there's so many. Sorry. I just saw the Avenge the Fallen with Batista falling when he entered the ring during WrestleMania.
Oh man.
That was, bruh. At least he tried to play it off. He got out the ring, circled back around, and did it again real slowly.
Yeah, crap like that. It's just like, it sort of bumps them up a level or two.
Anybody that can just make fun of themselves a little, bump it up.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it was hilarious.
Comes out all pumped up. Like he came in on like what the fuck did he come in on? It was
like a really fancy car.
Yeah, him and Triple H both came in vehicles. But yeah, the only other thing I guess we'll talk about WrestleMania a bit after this, I guess. Unless you guys want to save that for last.
Really be a bit. Oh yeah. We got a lot fair amount to talk about.
Yeah, the only other thing that I have that isn't Smash related is
my heart.
PS5 details released. And it's looking to be pretty dang strong.
Yeah,
too strong. Too strong. Dial it back.
Too skronk for you?
It's very strong.
Where do you go after this?
More betterer.
It's too much. Too much too fast.
Nope.
I saw something that was just like the Spider-Man loading time is gonna go down from 15 to like 0.9 seconds. 0.8 seconds. Where do you go from there? Too much.
8.3.
7 seconds. You cut it in half and then cut it in half again and then keep going. Too much too fast. Don't like it.
That's the loading time for my computer.
Yeah.
Good on you.
So how is it too much too fast? We've been there for years. Consoles are just finally catching up.
You can't mod a console. You can always do things to better improve your computer. A console is set.
Right. Yes, they need to at least be competitive with the PC market. What do you mean? They're playing the catch-up game.
They don't.
No, they don't.
I disagree with that.
I will never be a PC gamer. I don't like it.
I don't either. Honestly.
That's all there is to it. There will always be a market for console gamers.
I am one of them. I am one of those bums. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
I'm a big old bum for my console.
So it's too much too fast. I don't like it. I hate it. I saw it and I just got angry.
Give me my PlayStation games for life.
Well, I mean, it's backwards compatible at least, so there's that. That's confirmed.
Yeah.
Hey,
congrats on that.
I'll tell you this right now. If PlayStation hadn't allowed my digital library to be transferred over to the PS5, I would have bought an Xbox instead.
Really?
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
I have over 200 games on this thing.
Yeah.
And y'all just go, they're all gone. I'm not buying your next console. Period.
I can see that. And then actually, in response, Xbox announced that like a brief look into their E3 plans, which they're going to announce their next gen console. So yeah, they're all gearing up for
Nintendo's going to be dropping new versions of the Switch,
more than likely. Yeah.
Betterer.
New and betterer. Yeah, that's all I really have. So you guys, what did you guys do in these 2 weeks?
So we're doing WrestleMania first, or am I talking about all the stuff that I watched?
Let's do all the stuff you watched there, man.
Okay, good. So I watched a bunch of stuff because I farm in One Piece, and it's just like sit down, farm, shut up. I had some time to do it, and I did, and I watched a bunch of stuff. First off, there's 3, 6, 8 things I want to talk about, but one of them's wrestling, so I'll take that off. So there's 7 things I want to talk about. A couple of them are not very interesting, so I'll just breeze past them. Like I said before, I have 2 things that I want to talk about in depth, but there's one that I want to talk about kind of in depth because you guys will probably have something to say about it. First off, My Little Pony. The last season, the premiere just started 2 weeks ago. Fantastic, so good. Looking out to be just it's ending really, really soon, and I can't take it because it's such a finality feeling to it. Is there something humorous?
His season is just gonna end. You're like, all right, good life.
Good life.
That's had a good life.
Face meet window.
I had to kill myself. It's a show. That's stuff to live for. My goodness. But it's a good show. Second thing. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. 2 weeks ago. My second favorite stand, Spice Girl, not Spicy Lady, showed up. And I'm marked out about that big time. Part 5 is going on, and I've always been a huge detractor of Part 5. I've really softened on it, and I hate that I've softened on it because I'm such a hate monger for it. There's a lot of good things, but then there's a lot of bad things. I was definitely way too harsh on it, but I think go back and listen to my rants on the podcast and tell me I wasn't.
You know what? Fair. You may have been.
I was being a little. There's problems with it. I definitely think it's the weakest 1, but I think I was just too hyped up over part 4 and how amazing that was, and then part 5 is a bit underwhelming. But I got my Spice Girl, and she's great. Looking forward to the lady. Next thing, are we talking about Shazam?
Yes, I have that listed here as well.
Okay, so I'll skip that until we talk about that. Then it's wrestling. Black Clover continues to be great. I'm up to like episode 70 something, 60 something.
It's a good series.
Yeah, it's like right after he got his demon form. I'm like, this is a good show. Yeah. Shut up, everybody. It's a very easy watch. It's not like a fairy tale easy watch. Because I could just sit there and just sit there and stretch out and just go, just let it wash over me.
The newest arc in the manga was actually kind of entertaining to read.
That's a good series.
I'm not. So, 2 sides of the same coin. Something that I absolutely loved and something I absolutely hated. What do you guys want first?
Hated.
Loved. No, love. You end with hated.
Mike, you're the tiebreaker.
Love first.
Loved first. Okay. Erased is amazing. Erased, I love Erased, but I cannot recommend it to anyone. Because I'm so biased towards the things that it's in Erased that I cannot objectively think about it outside of the things that I love. It's got time junk. You got me. You already at a 10. Hard 10. It's got great characters. You got me. It's got a mystery. You got me. There is no way that if BG just went, what was that? Anyway, if BG just went, should I watch Erased? I'd be like, I don't know. What do you think about those 3 things? Because I cannot think about it outside of those 3 things. There's a lot to love about it, but then the ending was kind of poopy in both the anime and the manga because I loved it so much that I saw a lot of, let me let this dog out because she's looking at the door like, hey, whatever you do, just do it fast.
She's going to die.
I hope.
For her sake.
So I watched the anime.
It's over.
It was over years ago. So I watched the anime and I love this anime. I'm going to look up some reviews because I always do that at the end of it because people catch things that you don't.
Yeah.
So I watched the review and it was like, there's so much change from the manga. I was like, really? So I sat down and read the manga. Brisk read, about 40 plus chapters, but they're around 30 to 40 pages per chapter. Brisk read. I don't particularly like the ending in either anime or manga, and that sort of it gets it down just a little bit. And I hate that because everything up to the point where the coma happens was amazing, and then that happens. But again, I cannot be. I try to, when I recommend something to somebody, I try to be as objective as possible. When I say watch it or don't, I try to put myself in other people's shoes. I literally cannot because of those 3 things.
Huh.
I can see that. It's just stuff that you just unabashedly love.
I have such a great opinion about Doctor Strange, even though I know it was a pretty good movie. But the end time fight was so amazing that I can't think of it as anything other than just like Doctor Strange and then just big dumb smile. Because it's got all this time fighting and it's so great.
Well, I mean, as somebody who watched it relatively recently and not having any of those biases, I can actually say it is a solid series. The ending is a little weak, sure. But overall, it's a series I highly suggest people recommend.
Same here. I've seen it 3 times now.
Yeah, like I said, it's really I love it. I keep saying it's really good. I don't know if it's really good personally. Might be good to y'all, but I sat there glued to my seat, watched it all on the day. I'm like, you know what? I have a really good feeling about this, except for the ending. And then I read the manga. I'm like, manga. But the manga is very weird because there's a whole lot of little things that they either changed or omitted from manga to anime. Like, why it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because episode 1, are you gonna watch this, PG?
What is it called?
Erased.
What is it about?
Time jump.
A guy can go back in time about 5 minutes. A tragedy happens.
I know what you're talking about.
I love it. It's super good. This is episode 1 stuff, so I'll just say
I don't care about that.
Once his mom dies, that's episode 1. And
Holy!
It's episode 1.
Doesn't matter.
His mom dies. His mom dies. Episode 1. He jumps back in time. That's 6 chapters in the manga. There's a whole lot there that they just omitted, and I'm like, this is very weird. And there's a whole bunch of little conversations or little moments that they just took out from the anime, especially the end. The end is just almost completely changed, and I can see why they did it, because once he wakes up, it's like 10, 12 chapters after that, as opposed to 2 episodes. So I can see why they kind of did that. But they could have 16, 17 episodes and done it. But yeah, I don't feel very strong about the ending in the anime or the manga. But I walked away with a very I love this anime feeling, and I'm happy that I watched it. That's how I feel about Erased.
I would have I'm almost mad that I watched it after it was all out, because that's the kind of show that watching it week to week would have been awesome.
Nah, that would have killed me.
Yeah, that would have killed me.
I just read the manga. Even though I've kind of figured out a couple episodes in, I still would have just been like, I need to know. I gotta know right now, right here, right now. Because I sat there and watched all of it. I sat there, you know how you have to pee and it's it's not too bad. I can hold it for a little bit. I held that crap for 2 hours. I'm like, go pee, you idiot! Don't get a freaking bladder infection over this dumb show. And then something happened. I'm like, oh, no!
Where's an open bottle?
I had that thought for a second. I had that thought for 1 second, and then I was like, no, go downstairs, go pee, you idiot.
It will take you 40
It'll
seconds.
take you 40 seconds, you bum.
You have a smartphone. You could have started watching the episode while you peed.
I have Bluetooth headphones. I could have just been listening to it as I peed. But no, I was just sitting there I gotta pee.
Dude,
go pee.
That would have been
what? No.
That would have been so bad though if you were listening to the episode, something really big happens. You're like, what? No. So you're like, pee faster!
Hurry up down there, hurry up! Going as fast as I can, boss.
That's when you scream and drop your phone in the toilet because your dick talked to you.
It doesn't to you guys?
What the fuck?
Kasploosh.
How's it going, big man? We've been lonely down here for a little while. What's going on?
Don't worry, Handarella is coming.
Oh, that asshole? No, not that asshole.
Yeah, remember, we couldn't quite read that one.
A very weird place. This very charming anime. I don't like it.
Yeah, we went a weird place after saying we went to our grandma's house or something.
Your penis is just a fucking anime critic. The animation could have been better in this scene. Shut up, you dick. Ah!
Did you say something, DA? No, that's don't.
Breaking Beans, the review series.
No.
Did you really?
You did not just name it.
Dude.
I'm the best.
That's very clever.
Oh my god.
That's terrible, though. I personally do not approve.
That sounds like a F tier sitcom.
Below F.
It's like a working girls.
Just except it's a dick.
Nobody.
And the guy could be named Richard, and it could be Dick and Dick.
Mike,
we're not doing this.
No,
we're doing it right now.
No, I have to do something at 9:15. DA,
you can walk away, or is it computer related?
But I want to talk about Mania.
You can walk.
Just real quick before we get to Mania, then one last thing that just popped up.
This isn't gonna be quick at all.
What part?
Then the next thing.
What is it?
So I sat down and watched.
Bruh, do you think Mania is gonna take more than 25 minutes?
Not.
Okay,
there's not a whole lot.
There we go.
I sat down and watched all of Genlock in a day.
Oh,
that was
I
a
haven't even watched it yet.
Huge mistake.
Wait, watch
Genlock-
what? I missed that.
Genlock.
Oh, okay.
Genlock is everything that I hate, and I can't objectively not recommend it.
Oh,
Because you
It's-
hate it so much.
There's everything there's bad characters, there's mechs, there's crap that don't make a whole lot of sense. There's Miles Luna and farting all over the screen. He's a Mexican man. I don't know why. Whatever. He's a Mexican man. First couple episodes, heavy accent. Last couple episodes, no accent. What are you doing, Miles Luna?
it's Miles.
Fire yourself.
But then who's gonna write himself into the main character in Ruby?
Whoever that Neo dude is. Boy, he's the biggest hero in Genlock. What is up with these people and self-inserting themselves into the biggest, most heroic? Oh, I saw
Because they're garbage.
yes, they are garbage. Don't do that. Everything looks all dire, like, oh, everybody's dying. Everything looks dire. Here, I'm here, Neil. Everybody's hero. Neil, thank you so much for saying, oh, heroic sacrifice. Of course, my goodness. What are you doing, Neil?
The thing is, they'll never not do that. They'll never stop Miles from doing it because the fandom fucking devours it.
Of course.
They just keep letting him because the Rooster Teeth fandom at this point is so cult-like that no matter what they do and how fucking actually garbage it all is from a moral standpoint, from a decency standpoint, they let it happen because these fucking devout motherfuckers devour it like it's candy.
That can change, though, and we have Versus as proof.
Well, Versus had me yelling in his ear that it was bullshit.
Hey, that's all you need is one person. You go from dropping almost
the world ain't full of people like me.
Weekend, you go from almost dropping $1,000 in a weekend for a meet and greet to going, oh, I've lost complete faith in everything.
Not everybody has a Ralph friend.
Everybody has a friend that can talk some sense into them.
Drew, did you have anybody else in your life who was saying anything regardless similar to what I said?
We will find out in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
100 hours. But I have a small list of things that I really want to complain about.
Before we get that real quick, before we get to the rest of your stuff. Real quick, little bit of update just happened. Spider-Man Far From Home is going to be released earlier than normal.
Oh.
It's getting released on July 2nd now. They bumped it up by 3 days.
Nice.
Okay, that's fine.
They've done that before.
They done that with the Avengers.
Yeah.
It's still interesting to see nonetheless. You don't really see that happen too often.
Strategy,
Probably.
like marketing data. It's like, oh, people go in theaters a little bit more on this weekend versus that weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
So, first thing, there's giant mechs. That's fine. Each giant mech has a giant gun. And it's so distracting.
Is it a sword too?
I wish it was a sword. But they're just pulling out pistols as giant robots. And I'm like, you could have anything in the world that you want, and you shoot guns as a giant robot. It's and not even like a hand cannon. It's just a pistol, a giant pistol. And they're doing target practice with these giant pistols and these giant robots for what, for who. And it's throughout the whole show, except for the last episode where each person gets their own specialized mech. Other than that, they're just popping off pot shots with giant guns.
Sounds all right.
The show also, it takes place in like 2068 or something. Mad
Yeah.
far. It's dumb in the future. There are regular guns as well. Not laser guns, not guns that track people, not any sort of special guns. It's literally people are running up with literal just guns. And people have these normal clothes that are just deflecting bullets. Like, why even have it? Lasers, anything other than just a normal pistol. The next thing was Miles was the Mexican dude, and that was just so distracting because he's just a Miles voice with just a Mexican accent sometimes, and then it's just John at the end as he becomes one of the biggest heroes in the show. because of course he does. What are they doing? Miles, get out of here. Okay. Ooh. This show has a very diverse cast. It's a black dude, a Scottish chick, a Russian lady, or Ukraine, I can't remember. A dude that only speaks in Japanese, and a Muslim lady.
Which one is Maisie
transgender.
Williams?
One of them is transgender.
Oh, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
Of course, don't try to inform me like I didn't watch the show, Negro. I'm telling y'all. I am a person who feels the heavy hand of diversity, especially when it's so forced. Because at first, I don't care about spoilers about this, especially since it's episode 2. I don't care about early game spoilers. They hop off the boat and they're all their diverse little group. But there's a white dude there, just a normal white dude, blonde hair, blue eyes. He turns out to be a traitor, almost kills everybody, gets himself killed. The one white guy in this multicultural group of people is the one it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And like I said, I'm glad I'm a black dude because I can say this. I feel the heavy hand of diversity, especially when it's mushed down your throat. She is Scottish, and also her character is over here. She is a Muslim, and also her character is over here. He only speaks in Japanese, and he loves big robots and all this action stuff. And he's all his character. These characters don't have characters, by the way, except for one girl. Little Scottish girl is awesome. I like 2 characters in this show. Everybody else is trash. 100% down the board, except for these 2 characters. Push them over there. David Tennant, little Scottish girl. Everybody else is trash. But nobody should. What's wrong with just having a normal white dude? Mexican dude is the best mechanic that they got. Of course he is. The leader of all this stuff is an old Mexican lady. Of course she is. The transgender thing. Ruby did this so well with John's sister, where they just goes, "Here's my wife, done. Yeah. Nothing's made of it." They stopped the show for almost 2 minutes to turn to the camera and go, "Gender fluid? What's that? Let me explain all the stuff about gender fluid." It's so heavy-handed and obvious, just so they can tick a box, and it hurts. I paused the episode right there. That's why would they do that? It's so dumb. It does not inform her character whatsoever. At the end, everybody gets a personalized robot, and hers is just a sniper with a cape. I'm like, why not make it like a really fast robot that transforms into a really bulky robot that's fights, going back and forth? No, it's just a thing that happens once and then never brought up again. That's very panderish. Especially, they're trying to make it so that this is a normal thing. It's like, oh yeah, she's gender fluid. But then the one dude just goes, "Gender fluid, what's that?" And it's like, is this a known and accepted thing, or is it not in this time? And that was just very mushed in your face moment that it hurt so bad. And like I said, it's all just diversity. Asian scientist. Here's David Tennant. He's got a Muslim wife. Of course he does. There's like 2 straight white dudes in the show. One of them is Neil, and he's the biggest hero ever. Mr. Steal Your Girl, Michael B. Jordan. Oh, interracial couple. Of course, get them in there. Y'all know how much I hate those.
Racist DA strikes again.
Michael B. Jordan character and
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, they're together. And then this Neil swoops in, and he's the biggest hero. And it's him and it's David Tennant. Those are the only white dudes in the show that are just like normal white dudes. And it's like, why? Everybody else is something. I feel that. I feel that. When
Gotta pander.
Normal, I loved it in Ruby when it's just like, "This is my wife. Done. Black wife. Nothing's made of it."
Because they didn't make a spectacle of it.
They didn't make a spectacle. She almost literally turned to the camera and explained gender fluidity. Oh yeah, man,
that's called pandering.
It is so pandering. Do you guys care about spoilers?
No. Fuck, I'm not watching that show.
Good. I'd say watch it for the goof. So, Michael B. Jordan's character, episode 1, he's presumed dead. His plane goes down, boom, big explosion. Episode 2. Turns out his lower body is missing. One of his arms is missing. He's in a jar. What they did was Genlock is your brain waves go into a robot. You can control the robot like your body, while your actual bodies are lying in a
Avatar, but with robots.
Booyah.
Yes, bingo.
So David Tennant's character, he grabs up Michael B. Jordan. He takes him into the secret place. 2 hiccups. Yeah. He takes him into the secret place.
Now, were the hiccups part of the show?
There are a couple hiccups. A lot of hiccups. What am I talking about?
Ayo.
Boo. David Tennant takes Michael B. Jordan. He takes him over to the Genlock program in order to create it. And they're on the way. He's in the robot. The robot gets taken. So Michael B. Jordan's mind gets taken. But when they do the Genlock thing, they're like, oh, we made a copy of your mind. So they put the copy of the mind in the normal body. So now it is literally Michael B. Jordan, the original body, comes in this big old scary black mech with red eyes and going, I'm you, but I'm literally better. And y'all know how much I hate that. That's one of my most hated things. I'm you, but. And it's literally, I'm you, but I'm in a better robot and I'm evil. And that's the major villain of the entire show. It's Michael B. Jordan. So it's just Michael B. Jordan going, Michael B. Jordan, stop being evil. It's like, shut up, Michael B. Jordan. I'll be evil all I want. Body. I'm the original me. And they're just going back and forth. And I hate it so much because it's just, how do we beat Michael B. Jordan but better? Because he has all of Michael B. Jordan's strategies and minds and all that. Friendship. That's how we beat him.
So you should love this show then.
And they all literally hold hands and basically shoot a love beam at him. It was amazing that they would do something like that with a straight face. Like it's nothing.
Oh, they fairy tailed him.
They hard fairy tailed him. So, little Scottish girl. She fights the Michael B. Jordan robot in episode 3. She gets her head ripped off. She can feel her head getting ripped off, but she's fine. It's Evangelion. Evangelion? Did I say that right?
Yeah, Evangelion.
Good. So she feels it. She's traumatized the next episode. She's training, and she goes, I'm not going to be afraid anymore. So she opens up. She's in her own little mind palace because they're in the Genlock. So it's her own little mind palace. So she opens up her own mind file, and she goes, courage, let me slide that up. Fear, let me slide that down. Aggression, let me slide that up. You can modify your personality on the fly. Why? There's no need for character growth if you can just go, I'm not going to be afraid anymore. Slide that down. It was such a baffling move that they did exactly once and brought up exactly once that I just went, what are y'all doing? If at any point a character can just go, I want to be more funny, slide that up. I want to be more intelligent because that's a slide that up.
Huh.
Where's the growth? It's so dumb with that. So, in the same episode, again, episode 3, she fights the robot. At the end, her head gets ripped off. Episode 4, it's resolved. She fights the robot again. They almost win, and she goes, I'm not afraid anymore. I didn't need that slide. Thumbs up. It's resolved. That could have been, if that was a normal anime, freaking 4 or 5 episode arc. Legit. But in one episode, it's brought up.
And how long are the episodes?
About 30 minutes, 20 minutes, some of them.
Okay, so full anime length episodes.
Full anime like episodes.
Okay.
8 episodes.
I thought Jellicoe was going to be the same length as Ruby with like 12, maybe at most 17 minutes.
Nah, they're about
8. Okay.
Yeah. So one episode, this huge trauma is brought up, and they're looking at her like, "Yo, you got a problem?" No, I don't have a problem. And then it's just resolved. It's so baffling. Okay. So when they're in their own little mind palace, when they're Genlock, they can do this thing with a mind meld, and they just sort of fight together. Oddly enough, they grab each other and they're swinging around, and the robots swing in conjunction. Like if I were to lift up BG like a ballet dancer, the robot would lift up in his position. So, but it would just stay there in the air, like somebody underneath is lifting it, and it doesn't make any sense. And it's dumb because it's brought up out of nowhere, and then it's used to solve almost every problem.
I'm just imagining you ballerina lifting up BG, and it's
you don't have to imagine. We've done
Drew, where's that fan fiction at, man? It's been years.
We don't need it. Yeah, but and that's how they solved the problem. They're like, let's all just mind meld, and they're all fighting as one. Like I said, the episode 5, they all have unique robots. Michael B. Jordan's can fly. There's one that's stealthy. There's one that's like very techy, and they're just like, okay, I'm Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna hop on to the tech one with this person, and it doesn't make any sense, and I hate it so much. So the Genlock program, you hop into the robot, you have a set amount of time that you can stay in the robot. Let's say 15 minutes. They all go into battle, and they're like, our 15 minutes are almost up. Why are you all going into battle at the same time? Why not go in 1 to 2 minute intervals so you can cover yourselves in order to get back in time? Because
if you know limitations, why aren't you working on it?
Working around it. You all deploy at the same time. It's dumb.
Now, who was this? The deploying options of the organization itself, or would the pilots just decided this?
The organization gets destroyed episode 6, and they're on their own from then on out.
Okay, so this is just how are these pilots experienced, or are they were they just brought into the program recently? So they're not really
Michael B. Jordan and the.
Okay, so there are experienced members that would know that this should not be a thing that ever happens.
Yes, Michael B. Jordan has been in there for a confirmed 4 years.
Okay, so then this is an unforgivable grievance here.
It's so, and I thought of that as it was happening. It's like we're running out of time. Michael B. I'll stay and I'll get caught in the robot forever. I'm like, why are you not 2 minutes? The dumbest.
Yeah.
The couple of things. The little Scottish girl who I love, she's great. She has a problem with weapons, and the whole time they're just like, fire the weapon, shut up and fire the weapon. She's like, I'm not good at firing the weapon. Why do I need to fire a weapon? Shut up and fire the weapon. At a certain point, she got her head ripped off when she couldn't shoot the giant robot. And like, oh, why couldn't you shoot? I'm like, because I told y'all I'm terrible at weapons. Oh, I guess you are. No more weapons for you. And this happened in the span of 2 episodes. I'm like, why didn't y'all just listen to her out the gate? She was brought in as a tech person. Why couldn't y'all just let her be? What a big problem I have with mech shows, and this happened twice in Genlock, is that at any time, the robot can just be upgraded. Nothing, no training. There just has to be somebody pointing and just go, I improved your robot. The first mission that they go on, the girl get her head ripped off. They're just all in the big, bulky training robot. The 2 episodes later, lightning. Is it gonna rain?
Squirrel! That ADD later, kicked in strong as fuck there.
I'm very cognizant of lightning. I don't know why. 2 episodes later.
Oh, it is right.
Hot. 2 episodes later, the person in charge of the robot just goes, I improved all of y'all robot. Your robot can now shoot lasers out of its fingers. Your robot and now has a lot of tech. No improvement done at all. It's just like, here you go. And then in the last episode, it's just like everybody get another massive upgrade. Great. And they're all just so much better. And I hated it so much. There's a couple more things, but we're running out of time. Suffice to say,
go ahead.
No, it's fine. I could talk about it. Hopefully, when somebody else watches it, wink, 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 wink.
I will be.
I will not be watching.
My man. It's fairly breezy watches, but the only problem is it's quite boring, especially since there's a lot of military jargon and planning and things like that.
Okay. Drew had a question for you. Did they explain the union's motivation or goals at all? Did they explain why the bad guys are?
No alarm. No alarm. Oh, no motivation other than those people are evil.
Great. So they're great. Their isn't grim. Good to know.
They point to those and go, those are bad people. And we don't agree with them.
Great.
Don't you guys agree?
Great.
And that's all it is.
Great. Don't set up the villains at all in the first season. Good
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
So
great.
Do we save WrestleMania for another time or not?
Mm-mm. There's not a whole lot to talk about.
There's just Kofi, really. Nothing really else much happened.
WrestleMania was way too long.
Way too long. Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy was really good. Probably top 3 match of the evening. Carmella winning the battle royale for the women makes no sense.
Not a lick of sense. Battle royales are always sucky
until the last
Yeah.
eliminated.
because it's all just a bunch of people just fumbling around in the ring.
Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, I feel like the revival is being punished, and because they want to leave, and that's about the end of
There's
that.
no reason why they should have.
Braun Strowman won for some reason.
He doesn't need it, and it was dumb, and it was not a very good match.
Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar was a spectacle that you don't need to say anything about.
I hated it. It was dumb. There's no reason why Seth could have easily beat Brock Lesnar.
AJ Styles and Orton was a fine match.
Yep. Nothing to write home about, but it was pretty good.
Usos winning the title in the 4 tag match is probably top 3 match of the night.
It was a good match.
Shane McMahon and The Miz was way more entertaining than it had any right to be.
Sure was.
The Iconics winning makes somewhat sense, but not a lot. There's a lot going on with Sasha Banks right now because of that. She did not want to lose the titles at Mania. She was told last minute. She got stupid upset. She's not showing up to any WWE stuff. She's canceled appearances at TV shows that has to deal with her WWE stuff. And she's making tweets and deleting them.
Unfollowing Vince McMahon and following the competition.
Yep. So there's a lot going on there. Kofi Kingston winning the WWE Championship.
Literally the most emotional match that I watched. There was nothing but the crowd was on fire. On fire.
This should have closed the show.
It should have.
I understand what they were going for with the women and everything. This should have closed the show. After this, the crowd was dead. They used all their energy for Kofi.
How could you not?
It was a great match. It was a great moment. I'm so happy. The crowd was happy. This was literally something that could not. If it didn't happen, it would be the dumbest thing that WWE could ever do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad that it was a good match. I'm glad nothing went wrong. Nobody did any major botches. Everybody came out fine. I think they said that Daniel Bryan is injured, but we don't know entirely about that.
Like if it's legit or if it's just.
I'm very happy about this match.
Very happy for Kofi.
Should have ended because everybody, me, BG, my brother was watching it, all drained. The crowd was drained because it was just such an emotional release. And it's just, there's still like 3 hours left.
You joke, but it was legit like 2 more hours left.
Yeah. I don't know why that wasn't the end.
It should have just ended it. Next, Samoa Joe beat Rey Mysterio in a squash match. Ray is injured, so they wanted to make Joe look really strong.
And also, I heard there was time was running out.
Reigns and Drew Mac, it should have hit way harder than it did. It was fairly forgettable, and Roman lost a little bit of a step, but he'll probably. Triple H versus Batista. Why couldn't this be cut down? 24 minutes. This was the longest match on the show.
Plus
Triple H
and
Triple H.
This was terrible. It was so boring.
They tried so much stuff. Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle. It was what it was.
It was his
Kurt
retirement
Angle
match,
can't
right?
really. Yeah. Angle can't really work anymore. He's big done.
Oh yeah, his neck is completely fucked,
and he's got really bad arthritis. Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. I literally don't remember.
It was the Demon Finn, and it was 4 minutes.
And Becky Charlotte, I was falling asleep.
It
so I don't remember too much.
It should have been better than it was. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
WrestleMania was 100% too long.
100.
It was a fine. It wasn't like one of the greatest WrestleManias. It wasn't one of the worst. Price of admission is worth completely for the Kofi match.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be all time great. It's gonna be an all time great moment match.
I agree. And Kofi's killing it.
I'm so glad about that.
The
He's
lead
not
up,
floundering as champion. People are still cheering and chanting. and happy for him. He looks great with the belt. He's not like a serious champion. He's still just him. He's still just twerking and swiveling hips and pancakes and all that, but just with the belt. And
Nice.
it's amazing.
Okay.
And I'm so happy about it.
The superstar shakeup happened this week, and it amounted to big old nothing.
Heel of
burgers.
beans.
The
AJ
memes.
Styles being moved to Raw makes no sense because he's a SmackDown guy.
They broke up the Riot Squad.
Roman Reigns on SmackDown now, along with Elias. Bailey over there. Okay. They put Lacey Evans on Raw. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird. Very weird stuff that.
Oh, I've seen that tweet. I have seen that tweet. I still need to watch it. One Punch Man season 2. That'll be.
It's not good.
That'll be later.
Oh snap! How did I skip over that?
Yeah.
My
That's
goodness.
why I thought it
What
was
was
going to
that?
be the long
Oh
one.
man, I watched Mob Psycho 100. Boy, that show is dry. I don't like that show at all.
Yeah, it's very dry.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. 3 episodes and I'm like I laughed 2 times, and it's a very comedy heavy show, and it's very much like One Punch Man, where this is the joke and it's
Boom,
gonna
boom,
keep
boom.
going and going and going.
Kind of sound like you said one pump mum.
You know what he meant.
Oh, I did. It's just funny the way you said it.
Yeah, I was just trying to rush it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a dude who has a lot of psychic powers, and then there's his boss who doesn't have any psychic powers. I'm like, you do the psychic powers. Why didn't you do the psychic powers? I left a small price to you over and over and over again. I'm like, this isn't really doing anything for me. So I think it's just one sensei. I don't get him. I don't think I'll ever get him. Are you going to talk about the Star Wars trailer, Mike?
Oh boy!
Yes, we can talk about that. My only big
And then
thing
the
is
ending happened.
spoilers if you haven't watched the trailers. Really, I mean, like, Star Wars trailer had Lando, was a Star Wars trailer type people
Yeah.
up. My only question is, how the fuck are they bringing Palpatine back?
He was just living off of grilled cheese sandwiches in the core of the Death Star, just slowly manipulating the fucking things from behind the scenes.
Because like
clearly,
there's 2 things in my head that I will be fine with. One, he's actually just a evil Force ghost, but he's still powerful enough to fuck with things in the living world. Completely fine with
But
that.
they said that you can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm aware, but I will still find that believable.
I would find that they would do that.
Yeah. In some novels, he'd actually left clones of himself, a la, like the Clone Wars. So, that I'd believe. But if he survived getting thrown down that shaft, that'll now be 2 Darth Sith Lords that have survived being thrown down shafts in some way, shape, or form. To the point where I would just have the stance. I'm like, well, Han Solo's alive. Because apparently falling down giant-ass shafts doesn't kill people.
Makes you better. Makes you stronger.
Like, that would be just dumb if he just lived. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now with the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer seemed to me like course correction.
Oh,
Since
like
it's J.J. Abrams.
They've even come out right and said that, like, Rian Johnson was just like, I'm okay with him retconning things.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like that. You broke the helmet for a reason. Don't reconstruct it. Come on
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see it.
100%, of course.
Yeah. I'm just more curious about, like, Palpatine. Luke is obviously involved, he's a Force ghost. Just, like, those aspects of it.
Nobody's ever really gone.
Yeah. Like,
No, but my question, fuck the entire trailer. The trailer was essentially the equivalent of oxygen. It was air. It was nothing.
Not to the people at Star Wars Celebration who cheer after every single sentence.
Whatever.
Chill out, people. Chill
Fuck
out,
them.
nerds.
The question becomes, what do we make of the title?
I hate it. It's so bad.
Does this mean Rey is a Skywalker?
No.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say is, it's like, what the fuck are they trying to allude to?
There's only two things. Ben or Rey creates a new in Jedi console thing, and instead of being called Jedi, they're called Skywalker.
I mean, I could see that. That was a thought as well, but I hope they don't do that because that's so fucking cliche. That's terrible.
This seems like we want fans to be happy. That's what this seems like big time to me. Because you got Lando, you got the lightsaber that's back, you got the Death Star at the end. This seems like they want people to be happy walking away. And I can see them doing something. J.J. Abrams seems like he wants to please the fans with the 7th movie and now with this one. So I can't see them not.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely shall see.
else.
They also, I mean, yeah, with Star Wars Celebrations, they announced a bunch of different stuff. EA announced their
the new game,
their Star Wars game, which they, as a selling point, they went, oh, don't worry, no microtransactions, single player only, no online. Yeah. Which basically equates to, we're not doing what we do 99.9% of the time, guys. Buy our shit again.
I don't.
And that's a terrible thing. Like, the game looks interesting. Or at least the story and, like, whatever looks, because there was no game footage shown. The story looks interesting. I'm not going to buy it. I am refusing to give a cent to EA.
I dig it.
Like, it pains me. Like, I'm playing Apex Legends, which is, it's Respawn, and Respawn, who's also making the new Jedi game. But, you know, publisher is EA. And Apex is free to play. I would love to just unlock the other characters that I can't play right now. Nope. I'd love to buy some skins. Nope.
Yeah.
Not going to do it. At all. But speaking of, you know, buying downloadable content, the last thing we're going to mention, just because I want to end just so I can go play it right now. Literally, Nintendo fucking... the only reason I knew about the trailer is because your text, DA. Because I was playing Apex with Brian. We're like in the middle, we're about to end a match, and I see my phone light up. Joker looks awesome. I'm like, wait, what? Brian's just like, hey, you want to queue up and get some light? I'm like, no, fuck this shit. I'm going to watch the trailer. And then just watching the trailer, I am just screaming.
I got legit goosebumps so many times. I'm sitting there hitting the ground. My little brothers came in like, oh, you watch it? I'm like, oh, and I'm just yelling at them, freaking out over that stuff. It was amazing.
Just the final smash, once that happened, they showed it off. Yeah. And it's literally it. It's just using the Smash Bros. Model, and then his windscreen came up, and I'm like, ah!
It's so good.
Oh, I peeked so the mic super hard there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and then fucking casually, it's like, oh yeah, it's out tomorrow. It's like,
excuse me, Nintendo, excuse me.
I knew.
And it was like, here it comes, the 17th. I'm like, are we gonna get more information on the 17th? I'm like, no, it's coming tomorrow, dummy. You got the stages. You got all the Phantom Thieves. You got the end screen. You got that great music.
Oh, dude.
11
the stage.
tracks.
No, can we talk about the stage?
The stage is ridiculous.
I love the stage.
Okay, yeah, wrap this up.
Yeah, Mementos, the new stage. And then in conjunction with that, new Mii Fighter stuff, 3.0 and Stage Builder are all coming today. Now-ish. They should be available now-ish. Yeah, literally, once this is done, DA and I are hopping onto Smash, and we're playing mirror matches.
Absolutely. Are you going to stream it?
I'll try and record it. I think I have my settings fucking right this time. The thing I'm most curious about, though, how hard has Wolf got nuked from orbit?
Oh, he's done.
He's done. He's dead.
Yeah.
Rip Wolf.
But Joker's gonna be Joker's got to be busted.
Joker's destroy.
Joker's
get
kick
hit
is
hard next
stupid.
time. He's gonna get hit hard.
Yeah,
I swear, because I can see it, I can feel it.
Yeah. I'm just curious about, that's like the next big thing, is just like what has changed, just because there was no way characters did not get nerfed or buffed. No way. But yeah.
What if there's no changes?
That would be fascinating. Perfectly honest.
Poop. Screw you, Nintendo. I hate you, Nintendo.
What?
Oh,
What?
Wolf. Neutral special power. Okay, reduced power against shield. I'll take it. Shorten the launch distance of forward attack for his down smash. Those are the only two for my boy Wolf. I'll take it. It's great.
He's fine. He's not. He's useless.
Fine. He's perfect. He's always been amazing. What did they do to Bell?
Send me that.
Why are you reducing her power? Why are you reducing Bell's power? Excuse me, Nintendo.
Send me that link, please. And with what facts? Get facts.
Oh,
Persona facts.
I had a really good one that I saw as I was going through. You can't hum with your nose closed.
Oh.
Very interesting. I tried it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just did it. It just like fills up your mouth with air.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
All right. With that,
all right.
Thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the podcast and stuff. We're gonna play Smash. But
yeah.
Smash time. I'm